Thanksgiving holiday rush.
And we've got another warm day across the area, but there are changes on the way. We'll tell you what those changes are coming up.
And as the holiday season gets underway, there are new concerns about a possible rail strike that could affect both holiday travel and the supply chain.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
This holiday season is predicted to be one of the busiest on record and one of the priciest. This is KOAM News at noon. I'm Tanya Bach. Topping our first 7 minutes, AAA projects more than 54 million Americans will travel 50 miles or more this Thanksgiving, the third busiest period since the agency started tracking data in 2000. And the FAA says today is expected to be the busiest day for airlines, monitoring roughly 48,000 scheduled flights. While the cost of airline tickets is up, gas prices have been gradually decreasing. According to GasBuddy.com, the average price of a gallon of gas has fallen 10 cents in all 50 states. Some drivers are still choosing to stay home this Thanksgiving, while others change their habits to save on gas. The GasBuddy travel survey for Thanksgiving found 38% of Americans are planning to hit the road, and that's up from 32% last year. But it's still a decline from 2019 when gas prices were even lower. And we caught up with a few drivers who seem to have mixed feelings.
The gas prices going down is actually very exciting, but to be honest with you, the economy and everything, I just see it going right back up and even higher than it was.
Oh yeah, very happy because it's gonna help for Christmas and for the dinner too, and present for the kids.
Well, if you're planning to hit the road this week, experts with GasBuddy suggest shopping around before filling up because prices can vary as much as 60 cents. We did a little research for you. In Miami, Oklahoma, you'll find the lowest price for regular unleaded at the independent Sinclair station on South US 59 highway for $2.69 a gallon. Now in Joplin, you can find gas as low as $2.75 if you have a Sam's Club membership. In Pittsburgh, the cheapest gas is at the new Sinclair station on West 4th Street at $2.94. And in Rogers, Arkansas, Walmart has regular unleaded fuel for just under $3 a gallon. Well, this Thanksgiving is set to be the busiest air travel period since the start of the pandemic. According to AAA, 4.5 million Americans are expected to fly to their destination this year, up nearly 8% from 2021. Chris Van Cleve is at Chicago's O'Hare Airport with a look at how airlines are handling the crowds.
Kathleen Alfredson and 9-month-old Sean got to Chicago O'Hare nearly 4 hours before their flight Monday night, hoping to miss the Thanksgiving travel rush.
I've never traveled during Thanksgiving, and I don't want to. It looks too busy.
And it is busy. The more than 2.3 million who passed through TSA checkpoints Sunday topped the same day in 2019.
It's the most important holiday of the year for us.
Omar Idris oversees United's Chicago hub at one of the country's busiest airports.
We plan and plan and plan throughout the year. United's hired 15,000 new employees, pilots, flight attendants, mechanics, customer service agents, ramp employees, and we find ourselves in a very healthy position to deliver the staffing needed to fly the schedule we're promising.
But airlines struggled during the summer, canceling nearly 45,000 flights and delaying over 400,000 more. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg.
Do you feel more confident than you did, say, 4th of July?
Definitely more confident than what I saw this summer. There is a gap to close, though, before we have a system that I'm going to believe is fully resilient for some of the shocks that can hit air travel any given day.
Thank you for flying United.
Helping passengers avoid shocks has Edwin Gonzalez at work by 3 a.m. He logs 10 miles of walking a day, making sure the check-in process goes smoothly.
Helping here, stopping here, helping the customers, calling me for the machines. I'm constantly running nonstop.
And before anyone's nonstop pushes back from the gate, twins Corey and Courtney Wimberly are making sure their bags go with them. Working this Thanksgiving will be a family affair.
Does it make working the holiday a little better that you guys get to do it together?
Way better to work with my brother on the holidays. Work out here and have some fun and get the job done.
The FAA says today is expected to be its busiest day as it'll be monitoring roughly 48,000 scheduled flights. United tells us it's moving about 500,000 customers a day right now, and is even seeing a bump in last-minute bookings, meaning people are deciding just now they want to travel for Thanksgiving. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Chicago.
Well, today would be a great day for traveling. Chris Warner joins us with a first look at the forecast.
Yeah, today's a perfect day if you've got some travel plans for the holiday because we've just got beautiful weather out there, but it's not going to last. This is really coming up on the end of some of the beautiful weather. A few extra cars out there from the MoDOT camera at 36 and Range Line at 7th and Range Line. Well, you guessed it right if you were thinking there were going to be cars on the road, because there's cars on the road. Here's where we're supposed to be normally. 56 for the high, 35 for the low. And you want to know what we're about today? We're actually about normal for the first time in about 2 weeks. So that's pretty good, and we'll take it because it's been so cold lately. 52 Yates Center, Neodesha, 55 Parsons, 52 in Lamar, 55 Carthage, and in Joplin, 55 degrees. So we showed you 7th and Range Line where we got clear skies out there looking really good. 56 in Joplin, feels like 56, so no wind chill to worry about. We're working to get up to about 57, 58 degrees today, and we'll gradually cool off once the sun goes back down. Our actual high today looking to be close to about 58, so we're getting close to 60 degrees, so a pinch above normal. We'll have a few passing clouds, and then we're going to watch for clouds to begin to increase in coverage a little later tonight and into tomorrow, and that's ahead of some big changes coming to our forecast, at least for the stuff that falls from the sky. We're going to talk about those rain chances and what the holiday week and the weekend ahead are looking like here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, sounds like we got a lot to talk about. Thanks, Chris. Well, some Joplin students have joined a bike gang. Well, it's more like a bike bus. A group of 11 Cecil Floyd Elementary School students are biking to school together every morning. Last year, one of their mothers decided to organize the bike bus. Riding to and from school isn't only good exercise, but it also allows you to avoid the hassle of drop-off lines. Even in the colder weather, the kids say they enjoy biking with their friends.
It's like a hill and it zooms you down and it makes you go super fast. And also racing, that's the best part because sometimes we'll race to the school.
The kids leave promptly at 7:20 and arrive at Cecil Floyd by 7:30 a.m. That's a look at today's top stories and weather in our first 7 minutes. Up next on KOAM News at noon, a possible rail strike could disrupt holiday travel and cause significant supply chain issues. We find out what the rail unions are asking for and if Congress or the Biden administration will get involved. And later, Howard shows us how to make mashed potato casserole in the Mr. Food Test kitchen. As the holiday season gets underway, there are new concerns about a possible rail strike after one of the nation's largest railroad unions rejected a deal reached in September. That agreement was negotiated with the help of the Biden administration. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House.
The White House is closely tracking this issue since it was administration officials that helped broker the deal that was reached in September. Administration officials saying any shutdown would be unacceptable. 12 rail unions are being asked to approve the deal, but 4 so far have rejected it. Workers would get a raise under the proposal, but the amount of sick leave continues to be a major sticking point. If they can't all come to an agreement by December 5th, the first of the unions would walk off the job, and the others would likely follow. And that would cause a major ripple effect across the economy just a few weeks before Christmas. One industry group estimates a shutdown would cost about $2 billion a day, causing significant supply chain issues and delays of food and fuel that could send prices soaring. Now, Congress could step in to stop a rail strike and likely would do so. They've done so about 18 times in American history. Here at the White House, they say the president is being briefed on the situation as things change. As of now, administration officials have no plans to step in to help broker a new deal. Ed O'Keefe, CBS News, the White House.
Still to come on the KOAM News at noon, Mr. Food.
Are your mashed potatoes worthy of earning the most requested side dish award? If not, the ones we're making today certainly are.
But first, we're going to take a look at what the Thanksgiving holiday forecast looks like when the KOAM News at noon returns. Well, for those who haven't had to go to school or work the last couple of days, boy, you've really lucked out because we've had some absolutely gorgeous weather across the area. The problem is time is starting to run out on some of the gorgeous weather, at least for the time being. Skywatch Storm Tracker, it's pretty clear. There's nothing really out there to track. The only thing we're really tracking is there's a few more cars on the road than there usually is this time of year, well, this time of day, because it's Thanksgiving. People are starting to hit the road. So if you haven't already, the good news is we still have some good travel weather for you. 7th and Range Line, skies are clear, looking pretty decent. 56 in Joplin right now. The southwest breeze at 13 miles an hour. Across the region, we're sitting pretty mild. We're sitting a lot closer to where we're supposed to be for this time of year. 52 Neodesha, 56 in Chanute, 55 Fort Scott, Nevada, and Carthage, 53 Neosho. We're sitting at 54 in Anderson in Miami. As we go through the rest of today, we're going to warm up a little bit more, 58 degrees. We're going to have a stray cloud or two passing through the sky, but we're not talking about too much cloud cover. And of course, as the sun starts to go down, the temperatures will follow suit right behind that. And then as we head into the overnight, we're going to kind of level out a little bit because we're going to see cloud cover begin to increase. We're going to bounce back or hang out at about 39 degrees for our overnight low tonight. Now, if you're doing any air traveling, so far, the last couple of days, we've been pretty good. We haven't seen any weather-related delays at any of the major airports across the nation. I want to remind folks, this only tracks weather-related delays. If your specific flight is delayed, you'll need to check on that. But at least from the weather department, nothing really hanging up flights across the country. Now, as we head into the middle of the week, that's when things are going to change, unfortunately, right in time for Thanksgiving. So we head through the rest of today. We're decent. We head into tomorrow, and we could see a stray shower as we head into tomorrow evening. And then as we get into Thursday, more widespread rain chances start building. This is 3 a.m. on Thanksgiving, and you can see a fair amount of us could be in for some rain. And the thing is, so here we go, 8:30 in the morning. We go a little later in the day, 2 o'clock. More rain and the possibility of more rain. Now, I've talked about this before, but this is the computer's interpretation of where rain could fall. This does not mean there's going to be a blanket of rain. So we're looking at scattered showers across the area, but if you're in this green, you're looking at a pretty good chance of some scattered showers. We get a little bit of a break by Friday afternoon. So if you're doing some shopping Black Friday, I know the deals are always there like at 3 a.m. Well, it's probably going to be showering about that time, but as you head into the afternoon, we get a break. And this is 8:30 Saturday morning. We see the rain turn around and come back on the backside of this low pressure system, and we see more showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder as we head into Saturday. It's not until Sunday that we do start to clear out again, but check out Monday. Yeah, things start to get warm. So what does the computer think that we're going to get in terms of rain? Well, the computer thinks many things. But we are looking at, when all is said and done by 9 o'clock Saturday, upwards of 1 3/4 inches, maybe 2 inches of rain. So some rain we absolutely need across the area because, you know, the drought situation, it's going to take several months of precipitation to get us back where we're supposed to be. All right, tomorrow, 58, mostly cloudy through the day, maybe some evening showers. Rain showers, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and into Saturday. And as you can see, we get a little bit cooler as we move on too. Then we get into the weekend, the second half of it at least, we start to warm up. The sun comes back. But don't hold your breath because right after that, yeah, we get close to 70 degrees, but we see additional shower chances building in Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So we're going to go well above average by the start of next week. And we'll get some rain showers that are going to turn us around and put us back to average. But this is what I absolutely love about this is these overnight lows that we're seeing are warmer than the highs we've seen over the last couple of weeks.
I don't know what's happening next Tuesday night. 60 degrees is a low?
Yeah.
That's
cloud cover has a tendency to act as a blanket.
Huh.
And so it's going to trap some of the warmer air in. We're going to have the showers. It's not really going to cool off a lot. And that's just how it's going to be. I don't think anybody's complaining about these temperatures necessarily because, like I said, these lows are warmer than what our highs were last week. So it's looking a lot better for us. And we've got good rain chances over the next several days.
A lot of rain chances. And I'm noticing that a lot of rain chances means your pets may track in a lot of mud, whatnot. That always happens.
Yeah.
Timing on when my family's going to be here, too.
They're going to be tracking in a lot of mud as well.
Yeah,
but it's rain we absolutely need. It'd be nice if it wouldn't rain on Thanksgiving itself, but you know, we can't control what Mother Nature has in store for us. So
just stay inside and watch football all day.
And eat turkey.
We'll save and eat turkey.
Yeah, it's a good day to stay inside and just watch football, eat turkey, and sleep.
Sorry, little turkey.
He's really excited about the rain.
He's ready for dinner.
He's ready to be dinner.
All right, thanks, Chris. We take this time to honor today's four-state hero, Sergeant Scott Stewart in the U.S. Army. The soldier from Humboldt, Kansas, served tours in Egypt, Korea, and in Panama. He earned a number of honors, including the Good Conduct Medal, the Joint Services Medal, and the Army Commendation Medal. To Sergeant Scott Stewart, we thank you, our four-state hero. Today, we have a new twist on a family favorite side dish. Howard shows us how to make a creamy and tasty mashed potato casserole in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
When it comes to Thanksgiving, there are certain must-haves. Of course, you gotta have turkey. As for the sides, no traditional Thanksgiving Day feast is complete without mashed potatoes and some sort of stuffing. So today, we're focusing on a mashed potato casserole that's super easy. Plus, since you can make it ahead of time, it'll help you avoid a lot of last-minute stress. We begin by boiling about 4 pounds of peeled potatoes until they're fork tender. After draining them, we place them in a large bowl and beat them with our secret ingredient, some cream cheese. Once they're smooth, we add some chopped onion, a couple of eggs, a bit of flour, and a little salt and pepper. After this gets mixed, it goes into a casserole dish to get baked off. And to take this over the top, we sprinkle it with crispy fried onions. Once this gets passed around the table the first time, don't be surprised when everyone starts asking you to pass it around again and again. Drizzled with gravy or not, these are amazing. The recipe for our mashed potato casserole is online now and is one that shouldn't be missed. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a creamy and comforting way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
And you have to have mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. You can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Here's a look at our four-state market prices.
Near 60 today, near 60 tomorrow. Mostly cloudy, though, with some evening showers possible. We're looking at rainy conditions on Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and the Saturday following. And then we start to warm back up Sunday and Monday and approach 60 by next Monday.
Sounds like you're going to need to pack your umbrella when you do your shopping this weekend.
You are. You'll want to watch out for some slick spots on the road. Watch out for some of that rain. But the good news is nothing too crazy. We're not looking at severe weather or heavy snow or blizzards or anything like that. We're just looking at some good old-fashioned showers.
And a lot of travelers in the coming days.
A lot of travelers, that's for sure. What do we have coming up tonight at 5?
Well, a lot at 5. For starters, with the holidays fast approaching, federal public health officials are ramping up efforts to get more people boosted against COVID before they take part in large indoor gatherings where the virus can spread. We're going to check in on the nation's progress on vaccinations and Health Watch. Plus, medical staff, first responders, and local schools participate in a large-scale mass violence training scenario. And the Liberty Elves help spread Christmas cheer to nearly 200 elderly neighbors. Hope you join us for those stories. A lot more, of course. It's all coming up today on KOAM News at 5.
All right. Thank you, Dal. Thanks for joining us for KOAM News at Noon. We'll see you right back here at 5 o'clock.